Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason, and we're off on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
A gain of 4.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jack Campbell. He had a sack in the preseason opener, and he follows it with another one here.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. And what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. A dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week one playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right, then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week one of the regular season.
Here's Jake Bailey now. And on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Raymond going to return it. Oh, looked like he may have had a scene for a moment. Was taken down after a solid return. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A second down throw for Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Shotgun. It's Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Off balance throw. It's complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Lions.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
On 2nd down, Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Back at the 14-yard
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achan. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the outside, that's St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Patrick motioning here. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They managed to convert it. That'll keep the drive alive.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Lions 1st down.
One more time for Montgomery. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 47-yard
3rd
line.
and
It's
2.
a
Here we
gain of
go.
3 brings up 3rd and 2.
Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
36 yards.
Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Run up the gut with Montgomery. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd
From the gun
and 7.
on 3rd down, it's gone. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. As we are ready to get, and he'll take it on in. Sione Vaki, touchdown Detroit. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions move out on top, 14-0.
14. Dolphins, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense now ready to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Out of the guns, under by low. That's taken in by H.N. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third down.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Bragg. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll run to the right with Montgomery. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Back at the 48-yard line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
To throw is Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for third and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Lions. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Hey, what's the bet? What's the bet?
He'll go play action with Goff. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Cater Kovu there defensively.
Back to the air. It's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10.
Goff to throw. Catch is made by Wright. And he's out of bounds. Couple of yards short of the marker. So, decision to make here as it's fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The first run for Alexander Madison. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Alexander on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 8-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for 2. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. It's Hutch. Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
I'm not sure any play has a greater impact in altering a game than forcing a safety on defense. Not only do you get to 2 points, but you give the ball back to your offense to try to add more on.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. And he's not going to get too far. Tackles after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second down.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Laporta in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
He'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 45-yard line.
A run here with H.A. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Tua now on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Dolphins.
ground, it's Madison. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Tua gonna throw. Now a screen set up for H.A. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. 3rd and 10. Tua. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go. It's Madison. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Miami.
A run, and it's H.A. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Here's 2. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They snap it to Tua. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. On 1st down, it's gone. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Working his way out left. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Two and out on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tungavailoa. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Tua. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Complete to Tyreek Hill. A gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Throwing again, it's Tua. This one caught by Waller.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. Did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On 2nd down, A-Track. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Back to throw is Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. Veteran Khalif Raymond brings it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Nice job on the return. He's down down close to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Craig Reynolds. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Reynolds.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
This is 3rd and 6. Hooker to throw. Here's a screen set up for Reynolds. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
The Lions, 1st down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From 48-yard loss. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They go play action with Wilson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Miami.
On 1st down, a run with Madison. Trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He keeps it himself, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Levi Unzarike getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Open man, Malik Washington. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Lions offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hooker. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 20.
On the ground, it's Reynolds. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll set up to throw.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Lions will punt this ball away. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short field.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, it's able to get you down for a loss.
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
A gain of 9 yards.
Straight ahead, here's Madison. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. We're going to get him down behind the line.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
3rd down, here's Wilson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
From the gun, it's Wilson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That is brought in, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a huge play for Detroit. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A carry here for Reynolds. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
Lions. 1st and 10.
To throw, Hooker. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Bounds at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On the toss, they'll run.
And 7.
He's to the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Lion.
Reynolds. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
3 brings up 2nd and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reynolds. Touchdown, Lions. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
Makes the score Lions 21. Dolphins
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Wilson. This one complete to Washington. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 30.
They go play action now. Wilson, he takes off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run with Madison. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 43-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
Right at the line of scrimmage. A gain on the play. First down, Miami.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got it.
but just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up second
Hooker.
down.
The ball comes out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Wilson now, off the bootleg. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now for Team Muhammad. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Wilson. This one complete to him. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Up the sideline to the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Lions.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Third and 9.
A gain of 2 brings up
Murray is Hooker. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and take. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Wilson to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Washington. It's a pickup of 6.
Now Wilson.
Up second and 4.
In trouble, and down he goes. Now Dean Muhammad gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been...
Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
Lions 28, Dolphins 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out goes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
37.
Washington. A 3-yard
Throwing again. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
20-yard pickup there. First down, Miami. with the fullback in goal. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Wilson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Levi Onwuzurike. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do.
This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Hooker to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Isaac to Small.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Wilson. That's taken in by the running back, Madison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Wilson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Lions have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
The Lions offense ready to get back to work. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Wilson will throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Again, Wilson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Zach Wilson sacked.
and long. It's Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. 2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the Lions as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.